Greetings, children of the moon, keepers of ancestral secrets and the deepest emotional memories. You are those who feel this world with your skin, who can read the currents of invisible waters while others see only the surface. Today, I speak to your most vulnerable part, that tender being you so carefully hide beneath a chitinous shell of indifference and caution. I know how tired you are. The last 6 months, your life has resembled a prolonged drift in the fog. You lived in a state of anticipation, harboring a silent hope within you that you were afraid to voice even to your closest ones. It was a feeling of a coiled spring somewhere in the solar plexus. You carried this question, this request to the universe within you like a pearl growing within a shell through pain and friction. You have learned to endure. You have learned to wait, building fortress-like walls around yourself so that no one will see how much you truly need this resolution. But listen to how the rhythm of the surf changes. Do you feel that change in the air? It's no longer the oppressive silence of a month ago. It's the vibration of an approaching miracle. The space around you begins to glow with a soft, silvery light. Your intuition, your built-in radar, has already picked up the signal, and that's why you feel a strange excitement, a mixture of anxiety and anticipation that takes your breath away. Astrologically, we are approaching the point of the great water climax. Planetary aspects are aligning in a rare configuration that opens the floodgates of mercy specifically for your sign. What has been blocked, frozen, or hidden in the dark waters of the unknown for the past 6 months is ready to surface. December 27th is more than just a date on the calendar. It is the day when the moon, your celestial mother and patroness, resonates with the energies of blessing. Prepare for your dam to burst. A message is coming into your life that will dissolve the stones in your heart. This will be a moment of absolute emotional cleansing when tension will be released through tears of relief you've been holding back for so long. But right now, a second before dawn, you're caught in the most dangerous trap of your sign. It's the trap of mistrust of good things. Your shell has become so thick that you risk not recognizing happiness when it knocks on your door. Your psyche is accustomed to defending itself, accustomed to expecting a catch, accustomed to seeing any news as a threat to your safety. You may begin to panic, search for hidden meanings, think it's a mistake, or that this joy will come at double the price. You try to hide even deeper, close yourself off, sink to the bottom, just to avoid experiencing this intense flood of emotions. This is the mistake of a drowning man who fears a life preserver. Don't dare close the doors of your soul now. The universe isn't punishing you. It has come to repay you. To accept this gift, we need to understand the nature of the coming event and gently prepare your psyche for it. How exactly will this news enter your space? Cancer, don't expect a blare of fanfare or official announcements written in the dry language of protocol. Your element is water, and good fortune comes to you in the same way, smoothly, envelopingly, filling all the cracks and voids. This event won't be like a lightning strike that makes you shudder. It'll be like a warm summer rain after a long drought, when the parched earth finally takes a deep breath. The information you've been waiting for will come through channels of trust. It will be the voice of someone dear to you, or a letter written with sincere warmth. Or perhaps it will be a quiet but firm inner knowledge, an insight that unpacks in your head in the morning, and you will simply understand. It's over. I'm safe. The mechanics of this astrological transit are aimed at restoring your integrity. Remember what happened to you exactly 6 months ago. Remember that moment of pain, that moment when you felt vulnerable, abandoned, or unfairly treated. It was then that an energetic vortex formed, draining your energy. The universe hasn't forgotten. For the past 6 months, it has been weaving a web of events to close that gap. And December 27th is the moment when the final knot will be tied. This is news of a return. The return of a debt, the return of a loved one, the return of health, or, most importantly, the return of a sense of home within. You will suddenly feel an invisible slab of concrete lift off your shoulders, a slab you've been carrying, accustomed to its weight. You didn't even notice how hunched your soul was under this burden until it was gone. But there's a subtle psychological nuance here. For Cancer, happiness often means tears. You don't laugh when you're truly happy. You cry. These are tears of cleansing, flushing the toxins of fear from your body. When this news arrives, don't be alarmed by your reaction. You might be overcome by a wave of sentimentality. You want to hide under a blanket, hug someone, or just sit and stare at the water. Allow yourself to do so. Your psyche will shift from survival and defense mode to life and blossoming mode. This is an energy-consuming process. Don't try to analyze this news with logic. Logic is the tool of dry land, and you are a child of the ocean. Feel the vibration. If the words you hear or read spread a soft warmth throughout your body and a tight knot in your solar plexus unravels, then this is it. This is the gift of fate. However, to accept it, you'll have to make an effort. You will have to temporarily turn off your suspicion. Your inner guardian, accustomed to seeing a threat in every shadow, will whisper, "This can't be true. It's too good to be true." He'll want to find a catch, to devalue the joy, to protect you from possible disappointment in the future. But right now, this guardian is mistaken. The waters of fate are clear. We are moving on to the most delicate part of our work. To receive the flow of grace heading your way, you must prepare a vessel. Cancer is a guardian sign, a reservoir sign. You possess a phenomenal emotional memory. You remember every sidelong glance, every harsh word spoken to you 10 years ago. Your soul is like an ancient chest at the bottom of the ocean, filled to the brim with treasures of memories, but also harboring the stones of resentment, fragments of disappointment, and the mud of past fears. The problem is that your inner reservoir is currently overflowing. You've carried the tension of the past 6 months for so long, replaying what if it doesn't work out scenarios in your head for so long, that there's simply no room left inside for new energy. If a golden shower of good fortune were to fall upon you right now, it would simply flow down the closed lid of your shell and back into the earth. The universe requires you to perform a ritual of inner emptiness. It's a law of physics. For clean water to enter a pitcher, stale water must be poured out. Right now, in the days leading up to December 27th, you must engage in conscious letting go. This will be painful because cancers even cling to their own pain. It feels familiar, safe, and dear to you. But this old pain is an anchor that will keep your ship from floating when the tide rises. You need to loosen your grip. You're used to holding on to people, situations, and old guarantees with a death grip. You feel like if you let go of control, even for a second, the world will collapse. But the truth of the moment is the opposite. The world will collapse if you continue to cling to the past. The news coming your way demands trust. It demands that you stop hedging your bets. Pay attention to your home. For Cancer, a home is an extension of their physical body, their second skin. If your space is chaotic, cluttered, or filled with things that remind you of hard times, this blocks the flow of news. Energy stagnates in corners, like water in a swamp. On a physical level, you need to do some sacred cleaning. This isn't about dusting. It's about sweeping away old fates. As you throw out old things, imagine throwing out the fear of loneliness or poverty. Clear out shelves, open windows, let in fresh air. You must physically show the universe, "I'm ready. The space is free. I'm awaiting a guest." And another crucial aspect of water psychology, the mystery of silence. Cancer rules the intimate realm, hidden from prying eyes. The coming event is incredibly fragile. It's like a fetus formed in the silence and darkness of the womb. The worst mistake you can make now is to share your hope with strangers. Don't spill this energy. Don't share your premonitions or plans until they've become solid. People, even without any ill intentions, can jinx your luck with their skepticism or envy. Keep this joy within. Let it mature, nourished by your strength, like a pearl by a layer of mother of pearl. Be quiet. Be profound. During this period, you may feel very sleepy or want to be alone. Don't resist. This is your psyche switching to energy-saving mode before a big leap. Allow yourself to lie low. Turn off your phone, light candles, take a bath with salts. The water will wash away any lingering anxiety. You must be pure and calm, like the mirror-like surface of a lake at dawn, to reflect the first rays of the rising sun of your new life. We're approaching the most critical moment of the scenario. Imagine standing on the shore, and a wave washes up a treasure chest at your feet. What will a typical Cancer do? Instead of opening it and celebrating, they'll start looking around, fearing that the real owner will appear and take the treasure away, or or they'll drag the chest into the darkest hole to hide it, never to be used again. Your main enemy when you receive the news on December 27th is the imposter syndrome of happiness. A deep-seated program in your psyche, embedded in your subcortex, whispers, "I don't deserve this. This is too much for me. I'll be punished for this later." This is the voice of ancestral memory, an echo of past generations accustomed to surviving rather than thriving. You must silence this voice. When the news arrives, you'll feel not only joy, but also a strange heaviness. This is the pressure of responsibility for new happiness. Your first reaction may be paradoxical: fear and a desire to roll back everything to the familiar, albeit gray, but safe swamp. You may start looking for reasons to refuse an offer, postpone a meeting, or not answer a call. You will think that you're not ready, that you don't have the strength, that now is the wrong time. Forbid yourself from doubting. This is an order from the universe. If a gift has arrived at your doorstep, it means your energy level already matches its scale. It's not your problems that have grown, you have. The second danger of this period is your environment. Cancer is a permeable sign. You absorb the moods of others like a sponge. As soon as your vibrational background begins to glow with the gold of good fortune, you will become a beacon for energy vampires. People accustomed to seeing you as a shoulder to cry on, a savior, or an eternal victim will feel uncomfortable. Your happiness will irritate them because it highlights their own emptiness. They will try to ruin your mood. Come on, don't get too excited. Are you sure it's true? Look at the pitfalls. These phrases are poisonous darts. If you let them penetrate your shell, they will poison your joy in minutes. In the days around December 27th, strictly quarantine yourself from whiners and critics. Surround yourself only with those who are genuinely happy for you. Or, even better, remain in the proud solitude of the queen or king of your underwater kingdom. Your task is to digest this event. Cancers need time for the emotion to become a part of their body. Don't rush into action. If the news requires a response, take a break. Say, "I need to feel this." Don't engage in logic and fuss. Sit down, close your eyes, place your hand on your heart, and allow the new reality to permeate every cell of your being. Imagine this news like a warm, nourishing liquid filling your veins, displacing the cold of loneliness and fear. You must literally eat this good fortune appropriated on a biological level. Tell yourself, "This is mine. This is my new norm. I have the right to live this way." Only after you feel the tremors subside, replaced by a calm, majestic sense of entitlement to happiness, only then should you go out into the world and take action. Cancer, we have journeyed through the dark waters of doubt and reached the very bottom, where the true pearls lie. Now you understand the mechanics of the coming miracle. You know that your tears are not weakness, but holy water, washing the path to a new life. You are ready. The shell that protected you from pain must now open to let in the light. Remember, December 27th is not the finish line. This is the day when you lay the foundation for your emotional well-being for years to come. The universe doesn't play dice. It repays your ancestral debt. And to secure this right, to prevent fears from rolling back your settings, we must perform the final act of fixation. For your sign, ruled by the moon, nothing is more powerful than the magic of water. Water is the only computer capable of storing information forever. We use its ability to change structure at the touch of a word to literally infuse a program of happiness into your body. Ritual: silver chalice. This ritual should be performed in silence, preferably in the evening when the moon, your patron, is rising. You will need a clear glass of clean drinking water. Spring or melted water is best, but regular water, if it's been left to settle, will do. Attunement: hold the glass in both hands. Feel the coolness of the glass. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and imagine that you are holding not just water, but liquid light. Recall the feeling of anticipation we spoke of. Encoding: bring the glass to your lips so that your breath touches the surface of the water. Whisper your intention into the water, but with absolute firmness. Tell the water what you're afraid to say to others. I am ready. I open the doors. I let joy into my home. The pain is gone. Visualization: imagine your words dissolving into the water like silver sparks, changing its structure, charging it with the vibration of safety and success. Communion. Slowly, in small sips, drink this water. Imagine how with each sip, light penetrates your stomach, spreads through your veins, and reaches your heart. You physically embrace your new destiny within yourself. You are this good fortune. Silence. After the glass is empty, sit in silence for a minute. Feel how the charged water has become part of your blood. Now you are inseparable from your happiness. Now that the ritual has been performed on the physical level, we need to place a mental seal in the general energy information field. This action will communicate to the universe that you have stopped hiding and are ready to accept gifts with royal dignity. Go down to the comments. Don't simply fade into the shadows. Leave your mark. Write a code, phrase affirmation. Let these words become your spell against any fears and doubts. Put all the power of your faith into them. Write, I accept my happiness.